What do I do with my hands?
You can just start finding yourself.
Okay.
Hello world, this is AFK Arfat here with my good friend G.
Just friend.
Just friend. And today we're going to be discussing and reviewing The Walking Dead Season 7 premiere. The day will come when you won't be.
Okay, so let's do a quick summary,
Alright.
of what's happened so far and what we're doing.
Oh, and warning, there is going to be major spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode or caught up yet, you should do that first. Alright then.
Come on, it's been a week.
It's true, at the time of filming now, the episode's been out for a week, and we've seen it multiple times, so no excuses guys, no excuses.
Two
Three.
Okay,
Right.
so where do we leave off? So last we were watching The Walking Dead. What happened? You tell me because I don't remember.
Previously on AMC's The Walking Dead.
The last time, Rick was blocked at every exit trying to get Maggie to the hilltop because she was ill, she was sick. And then obviously Negan's men got them and he lined them up and he introduced them with like the 15-minute monologue, which is awesome.
Okay.
And then
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
he's crushing it.
Top notch.
Yeah. So so then he lined them up and Rick killed a lot of his people. And if you think about it in the perspective where if you weren't following Rick for 7 years but you were following Negan, then you would think this random group came in and killed 30 of my people when they were sleeping for no reason whatsoever.
That is true. That's one of the things that I don't really get. So because Rick always goes, oh, look at these people, they're here to kill us, they won't trust us. But every time he comes across someone new, he's like, fuck it, let's kill him.
Yeah, because we don't know their backstory.
It's the dictatorship. That's what
Because if you think about it, if it's the other way, and you saw Rick in that position killing Negan, you'll be on his side.
Oh yeah, obviously.
So
it's
now
a
that
perspective thing,
and you don't actually know who Negan is, he's come as this evil guy. And so the episode ended with him deciding to kill someone with his bat Lucille.
Okay, so what I thought was when they did the whole eeny meeny miny mo thing, I was like, this was like just like a reality TV show.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, watch who we're gonna eliminate next. And I was like, oh god, this is a bit cheesy.
Yeah.
But and then same when they opened with the new episode, you just see that like he does like little flashbacks for each character.
Yeah, it didn't start off with
which again felt like a reality TV show. It was like, look at all these moments we've had these characters.
Yeah.
One of them is going. So I don't know. So I'm glad. So again, your first question that was here. What do you think about him killing two people?
Yeah.
I thought it was a good idea to kill two people because
the
first one was just like here's a kill we promised you.
Yeah.
And then the second one was like the surprise kill.
To be fair though, I think that it was too much time because it was like 8 months since The Walking Dead left off and then it began. And so in that 8 months, every sort of possibility of what could happen in the season premiere was sort of covered. So there was like, oh, Darren might die, oh, Glenn will die because of comics, oh, Abraham will die, or whatever. But then, as sort of the months went on, people started to realise, hold on, and all these interviews and panels and Comic-Con and stuff, people started to say, hold on, Negan might not just kill one person. There's a possibility he'll kill more people in this episode.
And so the thing is, if he just killed one person, it would be just predictable.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, he just killed. He did exactly what we expected him to do, was kill one person. Done deal.
Yeah.
But you showed me the comic panel.
Because that
So I don't know nothing about the comics. So.
Yeah, so I will try and talk as little about the future story plans for the comics because it's sort of on a similar road at the moment.
Okay.
But here and there I'll insert stuff, which is not.
Yeah, but I mean they always deviate though. Like,
exactly.
Isn't Carol been dead for like?
And Andrea is still alive.
Who's Andrea?
She died in season 3 with the governor, the blonde one.
Oh yeah.
So she's still. There's it.
Yeah, I'm not good at the names.
Yeah.
Just gonna put that out there because then I saw Abraham get killed. I was like, oh, he killed the ginger guy.
Yeah. What's funny is that
because the thing is like because one of my mates he texts me as well. And he goes, because he's basically given up on the show. And he goes, oh, who died? And I was like, oh yeah, he killed Ginger Guy. And then he got Glenn as well. And he was like, oh, cool, whatever. He was like, oh, Glenn should have died like 4 times already. Because he got stuck in that like
dumpster.
No, not dumpster. He got stuck in the
well. You doing that one?
No, what's the rotating doors?
Oh,
and then
everybody hates Chris.
Chris from Everybody Hates Chris dies.
Yeah. He escaped death a lot of times.
And then he did it again with the last
To
season.
be fair, I think that's part of his character trait. That he's the funny Asian dude. Or like, you know, the quirky
He's not funny.
The quirky,
Funny,
the quirky
he's not
Asian
funny.
dude, right? So that's part of his character. That he's always...
I think he was quirky.
Because
and then he just didn't.
It's
I don't
like,
think he's quirky.
it's that moment like in Scooby Doo where it's like, oh,
He hasn't been-
Shaggy and Scooby.
He hasn't been quirky ever since he got with Maggie. Because before that he was like,
But to be fair, isn't that
oh
part
look
of
at
his
me, and then
development?
she was like, okay,
He's
this
gonna be
guy's
back
alright.
soon though, isn't he? So it's got to like,
Yeah, but that's only recently. He hasn't been funny or quirky in a while.
ah,
He's just surviving.
yeah.
That's what he's doing.
So with Abraham dying first, the way he died in the comics, now we can say it because whatever, is you know when Denise died and she got an arrow through the eye.
Denise.
I will show you a video.
Don't know any of these.
So I've got this here. Denise. So do you remember this moment?
Oh, Denise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what happened to her was what happened to Abraham in the comics.
It's a weird that I know her as the chubby lesbian.
That will do. What was funny as well, you know Robert Kirkman,
Yeah.
though he wrote The Walking Dead, he said that in the comics when he killed Abraham that way, he didn't like it, but he couldn't go back on it because it's already been written, right? So in the show, he felt that it was more justified to Abraham to die in that Negan scene than it was for him to get an arrow in the eye.
Just randomly, yeah, because that was a bit random as well, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was a good choice too. Because you know, like Abraham's development, it was sort of developed enough, but it's sort of like his death felt just at the right time. Because everyone was getting a good amount of like screen time last season.
I thought he had things to do. He was about to switch up on his girl. He was like, nah, I'm out. I'm into black girls now.
Maybe that would
or
have
something,
been,
you know.
Maybe that would have been like the end of his cycle. Because you know, for this whole time until
Because the
last
thing
season-
is, him and Sasha didn't even do anything.
no, but
So that's why in that last scene
Yeah.
when he's sitting next to her, I was like,
because of the peace.
that's just like, you know, that's a bit unfair on the Latin one.
Yeah, but to be fair, I
'Cause
think up until season 6,
He was with her for like ages.
yeah, but the whole reason that they were together is because apparently Eugene knew the cure, and in a minute he knew that wasn't the
I
case.
think okay, so here's how it is. I think the reason they killed him is because he's an in the middle character, right? So you
Yeah.
don't open with killing the original
Cast.
cast member, and you don't kill
Someone-
gay guy or
Yeah.
Eugene because they've literally just been introduced.
Yeah.
Like if Eugene died, there would be zero impact.
Yeah, I
but
would've-
no, it's just Eugene,
Yeah.
whatever. So he was like, because he was like sort of established and not new.
Yeah.
So it's fine. You kill him, he's like an in the middle character. But I think again, I wanted them to kill the original cast member.
I think
Because
it's brave.
otherwise it's just like they're pretty much
I think it's good they did that.
they're pretty much just invincible.
Yeah.
Rick's definitely invincible.
Yeah, for sure.
After they should just kill Rick. Fuck it. But then there's no leader.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Because now if they kill him, it's just Daryl, and he's not really a leader.
Daryl's not a leader.
He's just like he's crazy.
And you would have said that if Abraham didn't die, if Rick died, then Abraham would take that leadership.
That makes
role.
sense. Yeah.
So he did kill his.
Daryl's just
right
loose,
hand.
man. He's like he just punches Negan. It's like this guy just clubbed your mate.
That's what I do not understand. It's clear how dangerous Negan is, right?
Mm.
And he doesn't. He's not like one like the governor was like, you know what? I'm actually not going to kill you. I'm going to wait or whatever.
Mhm.
Negan's like, I said I'm going to kill you, so I'm going to kill you. And so Daryl had this sort of. And to be fair, Negan wasn't asking something horrendous. It was just the way he was doing it. When he was telling Rosita, just look.
Yeah.
What would have happened if she just took a look and then went back down? Because she's traumatized anyway.
She did look at him. She was looking at him.
And then Daryl was like, this isn't, punch him.
Wait, he punched, doesn't he? I think he punched him after he hit Glenn.
No. It's because he punched him that Glenn died.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like, that shit doesn't work here.
Back at it.
Yeah.
And he just kills him.
And also in The Talking Dead, what's funny is that when Jeffrey Dean Morgan came on, he's like, hey, look, if Daryl didn't punch me, Glenn would still be alive. It's Daryl's fault.
Wait, what was that on Talking Dead?
Talking Dead, yeah.
Can't stand that. I'm not watching Talking Dead. No.
But I think what was really, really cool is when they did kill Glenn, they did it in such a true way. Like it was like word for word. Like
Yeah, no, but he doesn't say. What does he say? I'll see you.
I'll find you.
I'll find you.
But that's more of a sort of spiritual thing, isn't it? It's not.
Because literally I couldn't even hear him properly. I had to, like, to put subtitles on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, let's watch it again. And then
It was just directed to Maggie to say, like, again, from The Walking Dead, Talking Dead, sorry. Lauren Cohan was like, oh, this is like symbolism to say, don't worry, even though I'm, you know, this is it.
Oh, because you know what it is? Okay, so this is, okay, now I remember what I was thinking. So basically, when he did it and he goes, I'll find you, I was like, is he talking about heaven or like, I'll see you in the afterlife? I was like, this is going to end like Lost, isn't it? They're going to be like purgatory. He's like, oh, I'll find you, you know, I told you I'll find you.
And there's another thing where it's like, Lauren Cohan was like, ever since Glenn and Maggie met, they've always found a way back to each other, one way or another. And so I think that's just another way to symbolize that even if we were to die, even if Maggie dies later on or whatever, that they'll always just end up together no matter what. So I think that's...
Yeah, I hope it's philosophical, like
I think
and not just like,
it's not very practical, is it?
Oh yeah, let's all die and meet in purgatory. It's like Lost all over again.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if this ends like Lost, I'm gonna flip. Because it's been like 6 years,
no one knows
7
how the show
years.
will end yet. Because it's still going in the comics, it's still going in the show.
There is no happy ending, so they're not
true.
at the end.
Yeah.
I think they're not at the end.
And
Or the other theory was like Rick's kid is immune.
Carl.
No, his new one.
Judith.
Because she was born after the.
True. So wouldn't that make Maggie's baby?
Yeah, that too.
So you're saying that birth is the cure? Basically. Or birth is the...
Like you don't pass the virus on to the next generation.
Right.
And then,
so the next generation will live a good life, but this generation will suffer.
Or they can extract it somehow. But again, it's one of those things where...
That's deep, man. That's like thinking about it.
Because then how do you...
Because we don't know how the virus started.
Because if it ends with like, let's say like season 10,
right.
Rick's daughter's all grown up,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like The Last of Us.
She will become Ellie.
Yeah, and he's trying to get her to some place to cure everyone else.
True. I think...
Which could work.
I don't know why, but Edith, or whatever her name is.
Judith.
Carl's girlfriend. That one.
Oh, Judith. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Edith,
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know, she just seems really dodgy, really weird. I don't know what's up with her.
I don't get it.
Not her, like...
I don't get it's like, oh, she's a teenager, so she's like...
Because she's a random teenager.
Rebellious. I think she should shot herself. Did she kill herself? She wanted to kill herself. Or tried to.
She just kept going out in the woods for no reason. Like, you understand,
Yeah, she wanted to kill herself, basically.
You understand, like, you know, in Alexandria, all the teenagers there, because they grew up in that town. But she's an outcast, and she came from nowhere on her own. So I'm like, what's up with her? And she got the episode, like, last season, right? But it still doesn't answer anything towards the character. So that was a weird thing. What did you think of Rick, like Negan breaking down Rick? Because that was hard.
That was intense. I thought that was like some good piece of acting right there.
Oh,
because the thing is, because Andrew Lincoln, like, sometimes it seems like, oh, his accent's a bit, no, like it's not off, but it's just a bit much. Because I guess he's like a southerner. He's playing like a southerner, but especially when he yells Carl, like that's it. And I'm like, why? But he's a good actor. I think he's a sick actor. It's like that bit because he's like he's snot everywhere, and it's just like it feels really gritty and
so real.
I thought it was sick. I thought it was really good because like that broke him down.
And what's funny is like
if he went through with it, it would have been worse.
Exactly.
It would have been better, for him, like acting wise.
I would have wanted to see him actually go through with it.
Yeah, like he didn't have. Also, what's their? So okay, what I don't get is what's their deal on like? So it's American TV, right?
Right.
What's their deal on like? Where's the line here? Because they don't really swear, but they could show some guy's head getting like all smashed up.
I think
then they can't show nudity.
I think it's the amount of footage. So you know when they showed like the battings part for Abraham was cool. That's pretty clean for TV. Then Glenn, that was hard. But
yeah, there's blood. Like okay, that was that too. That was very comic booky. Like the blood splatter, it didn't look natural at all.
But I think
when he's hitting him,
I think when the actual parts where you see their head into mush, I don't think that accumulates to even 10 seconds worth of TV. Because if you think about how
so is there like a limit of you can show this much?
I think so.
And one swear word.
Yeah.
Or something.
Because the show is aired at 9 o'clock American time, right? So that's still pretty early in the evening.
So
But then the actual death part happened at like 9:30, so now you're getting later on in the night. But I think the amount of footage they showed was the reason that they were allowed to show it.
Okay.
Because if you look like Negan batting someone's head in for a good 5 minutes, then that's much harder to see. And also there was these cutaway shots, so you weren't fully like, you know, it was all like put together in a way that is like clean enough.
Oh, I guess it's like that Game of Thrones bit where Jon Snow like beats the fuck out of what's his face.
You're not good at character names.
No, what's his name? Oh no, I knew it.
What was weird, like after the Walking Dead came out, that episode, people were like, "Oh, this show is becoming like too gruesome." But the fact is,
it's a zombie show. What do you expect?
not only that, but it wasn't even that bad. Like they could have made it worse, but the fact is that I felt the viewers felt uncomfortable because this was happening to their characters and not the bad guys. Because Rick put a machete into a guy's head.
Yeah.
And then that's okay, but
in a church. Jesus.
But it's like the
again, I don't get their sense of where do we cross the line here?
Yeah.
Because here, obviously, in the UK, you can just show it. It's fine. No one's gonna be like, oh no, you did this for too long, or whatever. But I don't know. It's like I always say, I've said this about every show that I've seen that's supposed to be gritty, but is on like a crappy network or like something. Every show should be on HBO or Netflix because it gives them so much freedom.
The thing with The Walking Dead is they have, like, you know that monologue scene last season when Negan introduced himself, like, I'm Negan. They have an uncut version.
Okay.
And the amount of F-bombs he drops. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, let's look at a bit of a snippet. Because the amount of F-bombs he drops. And the thing is, when The Walking Dead, when they aired the TV show, it's cleanish. When they released the DVD and Blu-ray, it's like full uncut version.
Oh wait, so if you watch it on the box set, it's...
Yeah, so you can see the version.
Okay.
There's Trevor from GTA. Okay.
Yeah, Trevor from GTA. he's in Westworld as well. That's a good show.
Yeah, how not fucking cool that shit is.
Oh, okay. That's the start of it.
To kill your people for killing my people? You killed more of my people. Not cool. Not fucking cool. You have no fucking idea how not fucking cool that shit is.
And he just keeps using that word throughout.
That's a bit too much, dude.
Speed here.
He just said like 5 foot.
You are so gonna regret crossing me in a few minutes. Fuck yeah, you are.
He just drops F-bombs every now and again throughout.
So yeah, okay.
But to be fair, I felt
that's more realistic though, yeah.
Because it felt more real, and then you're like, oh damn, this guy means business. Because you know with like villains in The Walking Dead, the governor and the cannibals and stuff, they're not. I don't feel.
I hope he lasts for like more than a season.
Don't kill him. Oh, that would suck.
Okay, so like, I get it. The governor was.
He was played down. Because the governor.
No, but he was there for a while. Like,
but the governor cut off Rick's arm in the comics. He cut off his hand, and the governor was ruthless. And the best thing I saw the governor do when he was in The Walking Dead was kill Herschel. But then that's all he did.
And he died like
and there was all this like
he died straight away after that.
There's all this build up because you know when it's Woodbury prison.
Terminus. I was like, oh, they're building something up here.
And 3 episodes.
It lost one episode.
No, because they broke out and then the cannibals were on the run. But this was good because now you don't know where they're coming from.
No, because like,
they killed them.
Because literally that was it. It must have been the season opening or mid-season opening or whatever it was.
When they escaped, yeah.
Yeah, Carol just comes in and just literally they're done in one episode. Everything's just gone.
I don't know why, because that could have been such a good storyline. Because 3 episodes in, then all of them were dead by then.
Yeah.
When Rick kills them with that red machete thing. But it's like they could have done so much more, which is why I hope with Negan. they've learned-
Literally, so who else is alive now? So who else is back home? Carol.
No, Carol and Morgan are somewhere else. That storyline is coming this week, I think. But
Yeah.
they're not with the group.
And then you got where's Jesus?
Jesus is at the hilltop.
And where's Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre. We're talking. What's his face?
What were the dreadlocks? Dr. Dre. Come
Oh,
on.
I forgot his name. Damn.
It's Dr. Dre.
Okay, yeah, he's in Alexandria.
Okay.
Because in the
And
trailer,
that's where his daughter and everything is. Everyone's there.
I think I remember in the trailer, him and Tara go out for like a run or to find something. So I remember them.
Tara. I
Yeah,
know exactly who that is.
yeah. The lesbian's girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, Eugene.
I don't remember her face.
Okay, cool.
But okay, I think I know who you're talking about. I don't remember her face though. The funny thing was, you know in the beginning when they did the flashbacks of like
Yeah.
each character, I was like, the Eugene one is like this.
Yeah.
It's the shortest flashback ever. It's like, remember that time he was like perving on Abraham, banging his girlfriend.
Okay, this
Good
is where-
memories, Eugene.
Okay, this is where we can either go into comic book spoiler territory if you want, because I don't want to spoil anything for you. Do you want to know what happens? Because obviously the people that are going to feel Abraham's death the most is Eugene and Rosita and Sasha.
Mhm.
But Sasha is a latecomer, but Eugene and Rosita were there from the start, sort of.
Mhm.
So do you want to know how this affects them?
Go on. So is Eugene gonna bang the Latin one?
So
Rosita.
I don't know how the show's going to play out because I feel that Negan likes Rosita.
Okay.
Because he could have easily turned to Maggie or Michonne, who was on that side. So later on, and this is much further in though, Rosita and Eugene get married.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
Fair play.
And then actually, I'm not going to say anything else there. But that's where their two characters develop. They end up together.
Mhm.
After that, it's something else. So I think we'll start to see that now because they're the only one. Rosita's not going to talk to Sasha. Why would she?
No, but she doesn't. Does she know?
She knows.
Okay.
So I think the only person she can confide into
Mhm.
is going to be Eugene. And Eugene has this way of talking where, he's like very mono. But I feel that now he's broken down, you're going to see a lot more
Yeah, I was
emotion.
just about to do an impression, but I
Yeah.
can't. I'm not even gonna attempt. I'm not even gonna
You're
go.
going to see a lot more emotion.
But I like Eugene. Favorite character
Really?
of all time.
Glenn was my favorite.
All time.
Until this
First it was Herschel,
What?
and now it's Eugene.
What's
that's-
going
That's my two. That's my two top now.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Herschel died, now it's Eugene.
Oh,
That's
dude.
that's the top spot right there.
Oh man. So I don't.
Herschel was like, I don't know what your problem with Herschel is. I think
No, I like Herschel, but I wouldn't call him my favorite.
Nah, he was the old wise man, you know.
I'm really
Lost a
excited.
leg. He was like, I'm still cool.
The thing I'm most excited about, because now Maggie's lost everyone,
Mm.
is her development. Because at the moment she's physically weak,
I don't think. Yeah.
but she's mentally strong. Because if you remember at the end of that episode, she's the only one that got up and said, "We need to prepare." And then Rick is like, "Look, they've got an army, they've got Daryl, we can't do this." So she's like, "No, we need to fight back and get revenge for what happened." So you can either say that as she's got the wrong mindset,
I feel
or
like
she's got the right mindset.
because Rick's like, he's down and out.
Rick has given up.
So someone else
at
is
this
step-
moment he's given up.
So yeah, someone's gonna have to obviously convince him to be like, listen, let's
Spoil
do
the
something
territory again. Do you want to
Okay.
know what happens to Maggie? Not in the long run, but what?
Uh-huh.
So eventually, if they follow the comics, is Maggie will become the leader of the Hilltop. So at the moment, it's that Gregory guy, the old guy, but she's gonna go back there, have the baby, and then after the baby, she's gonna use all of what's happened to Herschel, Beth, Glenn. And if you think about it, not in season sense, but in actual continuity sense, all this has happened so recently for her because they're always on the move. So this must have been within a year. She's lost everyone she loves,
Mhm.
and so she's going to use that as a driving force. And she's going to start making decisions because Rick is still unstable when she,
She's just got like a baby strapped to her back with like a shitty in her hand.
Exactly.
Just go around killing dudes.
Because-
Well, that's not a bad idea.
If you think about every time, this is the first time Rick has been broken down or gone crazy, or will go crazy, whatever. Because
He just sort of
Rick
What
is
was-
inconsistent.
When was that time he just wandered off and like just disappeared for a bit?
Laurie died. That's when he did.
Probably.
Yeah, so there's all these moments where Rick is going to be. If Carl was to die in an episode, Rick would again be lost for like another season before he even comes back.
Oh yeah, with Laurie, I remember that. Yeah. He was just like,
But with someone like Maggie, when Herschel died, she kept going. When Beth died, she kept going. Now Glenn's dead. She's not going to stop. She's got that natural instinct in her, and so she's going to go back to the hilltop. She's going to make that place solid, and then what she does, which I don't know how AMC would do it, is she's going to team up. So Rick is leader of Alexandria. Maggie is leader of the hilltop. They're going to join forces and declare war on Negan. So they eventually go find more people along the way, but I'm really excited to see how they do that. Because Maggie's going to...
What was that? Okay, so I just saw the preview for the next one.
Right.
Who's the dude with the lion?
Tiger. King Ezekiel.
Tiger, yeah. King Ezekiel.
So the kingdom, which is that little area they're in, is also part of that storyline. But
I think I was like
his tiger. Because his tiger is going to last forever.
You know, I said to you I was avoiding more trailers in the I didn't see the trailer, and then I just saw that random image, and I thought it was from something totally different. Yeah. I was like, oh, it's just another show with some guys saying it's a tiger. That's a bit too much, I think.
With the King Ezekiel,
you're being a bit of a. It's like you're sort of pushing away from reality there. Just the dude with the tiger next to him. Like
the thing is though, it's obviously that tiger CGI. They ain't got a real tiger on there. But
who did that? Who's on that tiger? Then? Who's
the CGI? And then that's King Ezekiel. But the thing is,
did they hire the people that did like Life of Pi? Because
yeah,
good job.
Because the thing is, do you think the tiger will last forever in an apocalypse?
He's gonna get some kills in though. He has to get some.
Yeah,
kills.
For sure.
That'd be good.
Because the tiger's death is pretty badass.
If he becomes a zombie,
would you like to know?
Zombie tiger? No, I don't want to. I want to see him die.
Yeah, because
I don't want to see him die. I want to see him killing people.
I definitely think they wouldn't put the tiger in there unless they're going to show him properly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because if you show him by his side, that's boring and a waste of CGI money. They're going to show him like killing people. It's going to be good.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be like here's a scene to show how powerful this guy is.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's going to let his tiger loose on people.
Yeah.
That's like a standard cliche thing.
Yeah.
Every villain has to come out with some crazy thing just to be like, listen, I'm not just some guy.
I think okay. So from the original cast, the only ones that are alive now are Rick, Daryl, and Carol. Right? There's no one else from season 1 Atlanta. It's only those 3.
Yeah. I was like season 1.
Carl.
I was thinking Atlanta. That's
Carl is like whatever.
That's another show that you should. Atlanta.
I don't know if that's it now. That they'll never kill a season 1 character ever again.
Carol will die eventually. I think Daryl and Rick probably are the last 2, or Maggie and Rick, but she's not really a
yeah. Maggie. Is she the last one from the farm? Oh damn!
Because it was only her, Beth, and her father, wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
No one else was there.
And then from the prison, who did they pick up?
Tyrese.
Tyrese is dead, and Sasha.
Dead. Sasha.
And Michonne is alright.
Michonne is just randomly.
Yeah. Because she was in season 3, but they met her in the woods with Andrea and stuff. Season 5. To be fair though, they lost a lot of people on the way. A lot of people. Have you seen Glenn's memorial thing they did?
No, what?
So obviously it's like, oh, you know, you're such an important part of the show and stuff.
Doing okay?
Yeah, doing great.
Yeah, he's always the one who said now this stuff.
And after he got with her, he was just like boring. Doesn't seem to. Again, see, maybe.
Nudity for Stephen Young though, he saw it. I think this is where he changed. When they...
What's happening there?
Do you remember when the governor or Merle took Glenn and Maggie? And then they had to survive. I think that's what changed Glenn, if I'm being honest. Because they were so comfortable up until that stage where they were on their own. Because they've always been together, right, with the Rick and the group. But the minute that they got taken, that was the first time they're on their own. And I think that changed both of them, if I'm honest. Because remember when Glenn was strapped to a chair and there was a walker in the room and he broke the chair, got a sharp part, killed the walker, escaped, and you would never have thought of Glenn to have done something like that. So I think that's what changed.
I care more about her than I care about me.
And then I think you're right, where the show changed to not Glenn, but then just Glenn and Maggie.
And we don't have to have a wedding. I don't even know if it'll last a week, but I want her to know. Before.
And I'm not gonna lie, this got me. After I watched this with the Talking Dead.
Are you crying?
So they always find each other.
You don't need a picture of me. You never will again.
It's just all building up symbolism.
I guess she was right. You didn't need a picture of her.
Oh no.
I can't believe you see that eye. Did they ever say his full name in the show? No. There you go. Then
Probably not.
That's why I don't know it. There you go.
But yeah, I think that got to me. And actually, you know what, Stephen Yeun is so funny because in like one of his previous interviews with Conan, he's like, no, with, is it? You know when they faked his death last season?
Yeah.
In the dumpster, and his mum called up and said, he's like, what do you think of the episode? When he came back, when they saw it alive, what do you think of the episode? He's like, I watched 10 minutes and then I turned it off. He's like, why? He's like, I just wanted to make sure you still have a job. So now it's like, it'd be interesting to see what happens now.
Yeah.
But I think out of the two, Glenn's death hit me more than Abraham's.
Oh yeah.
Because Abraham is a solid character, so he died solid as well. But Glenn was like, Glenn had a life, right? He had a wife, he had a kid. He's been there from season 1.
I mean,
that's why it hit me more.
Some may say Abraham had 2 girls.
What?
He had 2. He had like his girlfriend and Sasha.
Glenn?
No, Abraham.
I'm talking about Glenn.
No, I'm saying Abraham. He had a better life.
Abraham. Dolphin Spitty. I remember that.
Because I got my Latin girl and I got my black girl. And he's ginger, so that's like an accomplishment too, you know?
Yeah. I don't know who's like.
Nah, that table, they should have got like everyone back.
Oh yeah, about that dream sequence.
They should have got everyone back. Imagine that, you just get like, you got John Bernthal just chilling there. Oh god, they're playing.
There's a lot of like symbolism on this sequence as well. Because there's candles on the table here near Morgan. Morgan blows out 2 candles.
Okay.
And in this episode they killed 2 people. So people are saying that...
That's deep, man.
People are saying...
They're eating bread.
People are saying that on this table, 2 more people will die.
Eventually. That's such a shit prophecy though.
But
it's a zombie show.
but
I'm pretty sure at least 2 people will die in this season or next season. But eventually 2 people will die.
on the
and they'll be
table-
like, oh, remember that time we predicted this?
on the table,
That's a shit prophecy.
on the table this season, who do you think is next in line? Because I know from the comics who Negan kills next, but it's not a major person. But who do you think is the next?
Probably just
major
because
person
I'm
in line?
Dr. Dressman just for shits.
But yeah, who do you think is next? The next big character to sort of die. If you think about it, and maybe where it's all heading. No guesses? So let's see.
Rick? Nah, he probably kills the gay guy.
Aaron.
Yeah. Or maybe even Eugene. It's someone minor, they're gonna kill someone like just randomly. Like some minor character. But maybe even Sasha. Or Rosita. Is that what you're gonna say? Is that what it is?
No,
So he's
no,
like, I like this girl, and then just kills her because she's like, no.
Negan doesn't have a track record of killing too many women. Because
Okay.
when you start to learn more about Negan, he's not got one wife. I just feel like that.
He's got,
He's not got only one wife.
oh, he's got more than one.
Yeah, and he likes the company of females more, obviously. But his backstory was really interesting when I started reading into it. Because he was just a teacher.
Mhm.
And then, funnily enough, there's reasoning why he calls his bat Lucille. Because when the
So like
apocalypse
his
happened,
wife or like his...
yeah. So when the apocalypse happened, his wife got cancer, and she was in the hospital, and her name was Lucille. And then when she died, is when the apocalypse broke out. And so, sort of started to form Negan. Similar to actually, like, you know, when everyone thought Rick was dead, and then he broke out. But I feel that Negan's backstory is a lot more interesting than Rick's.
Wait, that's the exact same. So he's in hospital when he breaks out the hospital.
He doesn't break out the hospital, but when his wife dies and he leaves the hospital, then the apocalypse happens. What would be super, super weird is, or coincidental, is if that is the same hospital Rick was in. That'd be crazy. So
That'd be like some last minute. Look at this. This is destiny. Ugh.
So he's dead. The priest is still alive.
Oh, he could die. Priest can die.
I wanted to die a long time ago.
Why isn't he dead? Because literally they love. It's okay. So there's a thing in The Walking Dead where the black characters never last
Michonne will
that
last
long.
a lot.
I mean, except for Michonne, because she's like
She can handle it.
she's
though.
the main.
Yeah. And Sasha maybe.
But like, there was a time where they had one black character at any given time.
The prison was what I remember. Because
Because it was like
they killed that guy and brought in Tyrese.
yeah, they killed T-Bone and then they bring like another guy in,
Yeah.
and then they kill him and then they bring Tyrese in. It's like, what are you doing? And then Michonne's like the only one who's consistently there.
Yeah. Oh man, this is... I don't know. So like next week they're going to be doing the Kingdom part. And I think it's going to be a super slow episode. Because you know how they always have like, oh damn!
It's The Walking Dead, of course it's going to be a super slow episode. They always do that. Literally it's going to be like 4 filler ones and then 1 good one, and then 4 more filler ones and then 1 good one at the
I
end.
think they're going to kill Morgan later on. Because I don't really see where his character is going. Because pretty much since he's come back, he's all about, oh, life is precious. But I don't see where he's going.
He's not going to die. He's not going to
But
die.
where is he going then?
Think about it. He's a season 1 character, isn't he?
Technically, but he's not an original group member, you know?
Yeah, but so like he's lasted this long, but he hasn't done anything
Oh,
major.
on his own as well, that's impressive.
Plus he hasn't done anything major. That's what it is. If you stay with the group, they will get you killed. Rick will do something stupid and you will get killed.
It's true.
Daryl will punch someone and then you get hit in the head with a bat. You know what I mean? It's the group dynamic that kills you. That got to be a lone wolf. No, but he hasn't done anything major, so
I still look at that moment where I think it's the hilltop that screwed them over. Because you know when they went to the hilltop, they have a doctor and everything. And they said to Rick, if you can find Negan and kill his men, we'll give you anything you want. But they thought, hey look, we've dealt with the governor and Woodbury,
Yeah.
we can take anyone on. And then when they went to kill all those people in their sleep, they thought that was it. But they didn't know that Negan pretty much owns the entire land.
He's got a lot of manpower.
Yeah. Because you just saw, as it like, this is a small part of Negan's army. You know when they were at the RV where Negan bats people?
Mm-hmm.
All those people is just part of his army. He's got so much more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because he's recruiting people. Because if you technically think about it now,
He's
Rick's
recruited them.
people is Negan's people now.
But the thing is, see, this is when it comes down to it. This is where the realism just goes away, right? So if you were Negan, who would be the first person you kill in order to like take over the group / destroy the group?
Rick.
There you go.
Yeah. But this is TV logic now.
Doesn't it? It's TV logic.
Yeah.
It's TV logic.
You know,
Because you take out the leader and that's it, and they're all a mess with that Rick.
Because now
they're
you're
all-
the leader. Yeah.
Because they're all just twats.
I think that's again part of the reason they killed Abraham, because he was, no doubt, if Rick died, Abraham's second in line. And now Abraham's gone, I can't see anyone else, except for Maggie. Or Michonne. Michonne has a lot of like, sort of leadership qualities. You know when they were in Alexandria and she sort of has to calm Rick down and say, Rick, this isn't the way you have to, you know. So she's got that sort of side to her as well. But they're not as powerful or as big as Rick or Abraham. So yeah, I think that's about it. I feel bad for Carl though. No, I'm alright. Thanks. I feel bad for Carl because if he had lost his arm, he would just be like this dummy, just getting all his body parts cut off. So is there anything else you wanna close off talking about this episode? Or what do you think is gonna happen next in the kingdom? Because you know nothing about the kingdom, right? And have you seen the sneak peek?
No.
Do you want to see the sneak peek? It's up to you.
Sure. I saw the one when the episode finished. They show you like a little watch next week. Well,
It's a little bit like
that was like a week ago.
Windows presents scenes from this season of The Walking Dead.
The Walling Dead.
Yes, the Walling Dead spin-off show.
You can't type for shit.
Alright, there you go.
You definitely
Sweet.
can't type.
There we go. Whoa. This is the one you saw, right?
Call this place
Probably. No, it wasn't this. Because it was like quick cuts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They
Well,
just-
Nick,
They showed the whole episode like in quick cuts.
he's knocking on.
We're
Yeah.
helping you, so I've been helping them.
I wonder if Carol's still gonna remain fake. Like, you know she does that thing. Cookies and
She's fucking. She's dangerous, man. Nah, the kid she killed, favorite character of all time. She was so nice. She was like, this child is the fucking demon.
That
like,
kid had it coming, man. Like,
killer. Oh.
that kid wouldn't.
She was like the fucking devil. What happened? You just go back.
No.
Oh, he's been reversing for the past 2 minutes.
It's called King Ezekiel. Yeah. King Ezekiel.
How does he know?
Well, at this point, Carol is sort of injured or hurt or not in a good state.
Yeah.
So Morgan goes with the people on horses back to help Carol. And so while Carol is recovering, Morgan is obviously getting to know these people.
Oh,
So in the time, Morgan has got to know who these people are. I don't think it's
he's like, yeah, man, this guy I met, he's got a tiger. And she's like, nah, you're chatting shit. You're lying. Why are you lying?
What's funny is like when they're
Nah,
going in,
I'm telling you, he's got a tiger.
when he's going in, it's like a red carpet type of thing. It's pretty funny.
So he's got like a red carpet leading up to his throne, and he's got
It's
a
like,
tiger.
it's like this,
Jesus.
like I don't know what you put, like a stadium look. So it's an old church where there's all these like chairs on the side. There's like and King Ezekiel on his throne.
They're going off the rails, mate. Like, I think it's going off the rails like crazy.
But I don't know how much they're gonna, because that's the primary you saw. I'm not sure how much of Alexandria they're gonna show in this episode.
Don't really care for this. It's gonna be a slow one. There's my prediction. It's gonna be it's gonna be the same as always.
I don't think it's gonna.
2 great ones, 4 okay ones, and the rest is filler.
I do not think it's gonna pick up until the mid-season finale. I think from down.
But that's how it is every time though. Like they're good at doing season premieres, mid-season finales,
Yeah.
mid-season premieres, and season finales.
4 episodes out
So
of
just
16.
does the 4 like good ones.
Yeah.
And the rest is just like okay-ish. Because some of them are really slow. Like they're just sitting around talking about things.
I really want to see, because now I'm afraid with all this, like, because they've got Alexandria, they've got Hilltop, they've got Negan. Negan might not get as much time this season as we want to, because they've got all these other places to build up.
Jeffrey Morgan's like, listen, it's a TV show. I do movies.
Yeah.
It's like I'm Batman's dad.
And Laura Cohan is the wife.
Oh yeah, she's a.
Yeah. That's why he kept her alive, isn't it? I think this last scene as well, when when the walker comes out and Rick is driving, and he's literally like, I don't care about walkers now. We got bigger problems. Because in the past they would have killed it and then gone on, or because it's one less walker to deal with. But right now Rick doesn't care. Like, he's broken. He's lost very meaningful people to him now. And at the scene, Maggie and Sasha have gone. So they're not going with Rick back to Alexandria. They're still going to the Hilltop. Because she still needs medical assistance. She's still, feeling baby pain.
Is that the medical term? Is
Yeah,
it?
baby pain.
Baby pain. Wait, he's by himself.
No, he's with,
They're all in the back.
yeah, Rosita, Yuji. Because they're taking the bodies back, aren't they? So what's left is just the head mush part.
Also, whoever choreographed that scene did a shit job.
Choreographed the scene. This
Yeah, the whole scene. No, this one, the opening one. You know why? So okay, you know how
with his face.
So no, so the scene opens with Rick's face,
Yeah.
and then he drags him to the caravan.
Oh, and then
No, he drags him to the caravan, right? And then you see the caravan there, and the shot pans down, and there's blood there. Whereas Glenn was over there somewhere. He was sitting opposite.
Oh, yeah. When it's just like,
So like, so let's say,
He's like, I'm gonna not today.
yeah,
not
so
tomorrow.
like, so let's say here's the caravan here.
Oh man, gonna miss Glenn. Don't care too much about it.
I'm indifferent to it.
All right. Is there anything else you wanna say before we close up the video?
Walking Dead, it's a thing, and it's okay. Sometimes.
All right, you heard it here.
that's my review of The Walking Dead. It's because the thing is, whenever time someone asks me about Walking Dead, I don't recommend it. But I'm like, I watch it because.
Would you not give it a chance? Like, because it depends, right? Like,
Yeah,
when you start off with an episode like this, you're like, oh damn. But if you start off with an episode like, well, I think the next episode will be, you're like, this is boring. So if you start with a premiere, then it gets you into it.
Well, you know what? Originally, when I saw the first season, I didn't like it.
What? That's one of the best seasons, though, right?
I don't know what it was. I was like, oh, this is an okay show. I'm not interested. And then when the season 2 finished, then I caught up on that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm into it now because I'm into the characters now.
Yeah.
And then it just sort of carried on. So I was like, I'm invested in the characters, therefore I keep watching it.
Yeah.
Even though the show itself isn't really 100% like great.
Yeah.
It just has its moments.
Okay.
It's pretty hit and miss, but recently there's been a lot more hits than miss, so it's good.
Is that a pun to do with the bat?
No,
Okay.
I don't do puns.
Oh, all right then. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, like it. Subscribe if you haven't, and drop a comment down below of what you thought of the episode. And with that being said, see you, world.
Bye.